Hello everyone. Our topic that we need to discuss is all about the role of school, culture, and learning. So what is the role of school, culture, and learning? So the role of school culture in learning is the positive school cultures provide a safe, supportive, encouraging, inviting, and challenging environment for students and staff, which in turn allows students' academic achievements to improve. And how does school culture affect students' achievements? School culture affects students' achievements. Improvements and students' achievements will happen in schools with positive and professional cultures that reflect a positive school climate. And strong school culture are better motivated by the teachers. And highly motivated by the teachers have greater success in terms of students' performance and students' outcomes. And how does culture affect learning? Culture includes people actually doing what they believe. Culture influences greatly how we see the world, and how we try to understand it, and how we communicate with each other. Therefore, culture determines to a great extent learning and teaching styles. So kasama sa kultura ang tunay na ginagawa at paniniwala ng mga tao. Malaki ang impluwensya ng kultura sa kung paano nakilala ang mundo. School culture and learning help us to be better understand the situations of our students. Their learning was depend on how we teach them and how we handle their different ethnicity, emotions, and behaviors. Understanding is the best way to handle the different culture in school. And giving motivation is very important as a teacher. And now, let's proceed to what makes a positive school culture. So, we need to discuss what is positive school culture. So what makes a positive school culture? Ang mga positibong kultura ng pakalan ay nakakatulong sa profesional na kasiyahan, moral at pagiging epektibo, pati na rin sa pag-aaral ng mag-aaral, katuparan at kagalingan. Ang mga mag-aaral at membro ng kawani ay nararamdamang ligtas sa emosyonal at physical, at ang mga patakaran at pasilidad ng paaralan ay nagtataguyod ng kaligtasan ng mga mag-aaral, at kung saan ay pinapayagan ang mga mag-aaral na makamit ang pag-unlad ng kanilang akademiko. So as a teacher, you need to do, if you want a positive school culture, you must need to do something that will help your student to become comfortable inside and outside of the school. And firmness of giving motivation is very important as a teacher. So there are four elements of a positive school culture. So the first element of positive school culture is the openness. Ang pagiging bukas and transparency at pagiging openness ay isang mahusay na unang hakbang patungo sa pagtataguyod ng isang positibong kultura ng isang organisasyon. Ang halimbawa nito ay ang pagkakaroon ng pakikisama sa iyong mga kasama sa isang trabaho. Dapat tayong maging open sa kanila to avoid misunderstanding. So the second element of a positive school culture is the integrity. Integrity or integridad, ang isang kumpanya na may matapat na pakikitungo ay magkakaroon ng respeto ng employer nito. So, bilang isang leader o membro, dapat marunong tayong makisama and to have fairness, respect, even you are a leader or a leader. So it is important as a family, as a co-worker, and have respect to one another to avoid misunderstanding, especially to the culture that we have. So the third element of a positive school culture is the delegation of duties. So delegation of duties, ito yung pagsunod ng anumang tungkulin na nakapaloob sa iyo. It is the delegation of your duties assigned. And the last but not the least, the fourth element of a positive school culture is the respect. So respect, it is very important elements of the positive school culture. So all you need to do is to have respect one another. You need to respect the belief, religion, and traditions that we have. Respect is the element that very important as a teacher. So one of the most important to become a positive school culture is the furnace of giving motivation. So why do we need to motivate our students? So the importance of students' motivations for academic achievement, replicating and extending previous findings. Achievement motivation is not single construct, but rather subsumes a variety of different constructs like ability, self-concepts, task values, goals, and achievement motives. And so finding ways to increase motivation is crucial because it allows us to change behavior at ang pagbibigay ng motibo sa ating mag-aaral ay maaaring mapaunlad ang kanilang mga kakayanan at maging malikain ng kapila ng mga layunin at to grow their interests, make plans, develop their talents, and the most important ay ating mapalakas ang kanilang loob at pakikipag-ugnayan. So let's proceed to the school culture. School culture generally refers to the beliefs, perceptions, relationships, attitudes, and written and unwritten rules that shape and influence every aspect of how a school functions, but the term also encompasses more concrete issues such as the physical and emotional safety of students. So let's proceed to the what is culture. So culture refers to the cumulative deposit of knowledge, experience, beliefs, values, attitudes, meaning, hierarchies, religion, notions of time, rules, special conditions, concepts of the universe and material objects, and positions acquired by a group of people in the course of generation through individual. So as a teacher, you must need to study different culture. Ang culture ay isang paraan ng pamumuhay ng isang pangkat ng mga tao, ang mga pag-uugali, paniniwala, halaga, at simbolo na tinatanggap nila. The culture may not end. It pass along by communication and imitation from one generation to the next generation. Kaya sobrang halaga na naiintindihan natin ang kalagayan ng isang tao, lalo na pagdating sa kanilang napakitang behavior. So why do we need to study culture? It is important that we are studying culture so that we are allowed to understand how the different cultures came about. Sa malaking bagay na alam natin ang kultura ng isang tao, baka mapalawak natin ang ating kakayahang pinipili, lalo na sa kanilang pinapakitang behavior. So, as a teacher, it is important that we know the culture background of the person para mas lalo natin maintindihan ang kanilang mga ginagawa dahil ang isang tao may iba't ibang pinanggagalingan at mayroon ding iba't ibang paniniwala that comes from their culture that they live in. Any change in them can in fact affect the world we live in. Same way, so better and lives with them, keep understanding. And now, why do we need to understand the different cultures? So by learning and understanding different cultures, you will understand why people do things the way they do. So the importance of being understand the different cultures, it promotes understanding. Lots of problems can arise from this, especially because we live in a multicultural world. Ngunit, sa pamamagitan ng pag-aaral at pag-unawa sa iba't ibang kultura, naiintindihan mo kung bakit ginagawa ng mga tao ang mga bagay sa paraang ginagawa nila. But, when you identify with other people, you sympathize with their situation, and it promotes understanding. And go to year one, our topic that we need to discuss is all about the role